My unforgettable Icelandic adventure begins. Hello and a massive welcome to you all. It's me, Kubvorno, and I am absolutely thrilled to have you here with me today. Now get ready, because we are about to embark on a whirlwind tour of one of the most magical, quirky, and utterly breathtaking cities on the planet, Reykjavik. Forget the usual tourist traps for a moment. We're diving headfirst into the real heart of Iceland's capital. I've pounded the pavements, I've tasted the odd-looking snacks, and I've found the spots that the locals adore, the places that truly make this city tick. So if you're planning a trip, or even just dreaming of one, you've come to the right place. These aren't just suggestions, my darlings. These are non-negotiable, must-see, must-do experiences that will make your Icelandic adventure truly unforgettable. Think of me as your slightly over-enthusiastic guide, ready to show you the very best of Reykjavik's charm. We'll be gazing at architecture that looks like it's from another world, wandering through streets bursting with color and life, and maybe even dipping our toes in some geothermally heated seawater. It's going to be fabulous. So grab a cup of something warm, get comfortable, and let's get this Icelandic party started. We're going to explore 10 incredible locations that capture the unique spirit of this city. From soaring church spires to shimmering concert halls and hidden coastal gems, this is my personal guide to the absolute top spots in Reykjavik. Trust me, by the end of this, you'll be booking your flights. Let's go. Right then, let's kick things off with a real showstopper, shall we? You simply can't miss it. It's Hallgrímskirkja, and honestly, it looks like a magnificent rocket ship that's decided to park itself right in the middle of the city. It's absolutely bonkers and brilliant all at once. Now here's a little tidbit for you. The architect, Gudjon Samuelsson, was apparently inspired by the incredible basalt lava columns you find all over Iceland. So it's not just a church, it's a giant, concrete love letter to the country's dramatic landscape. You can see it from almost anywhere in Reykjavik, like a friendly giant watching over the city. It's the perfect place to start our tour, setting the tone for the unique beauty we're about to discover. And you absolutely must take the lift to the top. Oh, the view! It's like looking at a real-life postcard, but better, because you're actually there. You get this stunning 360-degree panorama of the entire city, with all its colorful rooftops stretching out to the mountains and the sea. It's one of those moments where you just have to stand there, take a deep breath, and go, wow! It really helps you get your bearings and appreciate the sheer scale and beauty of Reykjavik. Honestly, if you come all this way and don't go up that tower, we can't be friends anymore. It's a deal breaker. Next up, we're heading down to the waterfront to feast our eyes on something truly spectacular. It's the Harbour Concert Hall. And my goodness, it is a stunner. It sits right on the edge of the old harbour, glittering away like a giant futuristic beehive made of glass. The facade is made of thousands of geometric glass panels that catch the light in the most incredible way. Depending on the weather and the time of day, it shimmers and changes color, reflecting the sky, the sea, and the city. It's an architectural marvel, and you could honestly spend a good hour just walking around the outside, watching the light play across its surface. It's a photographer's dream and an absolute feast for the eyes. But don't just admire it from the outside. Oh no, you must go in. The inside is just as breathtaking, with these vast open spaces and dramatic angles. It feels like you've stepped into a crystal cave. It's home to the Icelandic Symphony Orchestra and the Icelandic Opera. So if you have the chance to catch a show, do it. The acoustics are meant to be out of this world, but even if there's nothing on, just wandering through the foyers, looking out at the harbour through those incredible glass walls, is an experience in itself. It's a true cultural heart of the city, and it feels both incredibly modern and perfectly at home in its historic setting. Just a short, lovely stroll from Harbour along the scenic waterfront, you'll find our next stop. It's the Sun Voyager, or Solfar, as it's known in Icelandic. Now, at first glance, you might think it's a Viking longship, and you wouldn't be alone. It's a very common mistake, but it's actually something much more poetic. The artist, Jon Gunnar Arnason, described it as a dreamboat, an ode to the sun. It represents the promise of undiscovered territory, a dream of hope, progress, and freedom. Isn't that just lovely? It's so elegant and sleek, pointing out across the water towards the magnificent Mount Asia in the distance. This is, without a doubt, one of the most iconic photo spots in all of Reykjavik. And for good reason. It's absolutely stunning, especially at sunrise or sunset when the sky puts on a show. The stainless steel structure catches the golden light beautifully, making it glow against the backdrop of the sea and mountains. It's a place for a bit of quiet contemplation, to just stand and soak in the fresh sea air and the incredible view. It's simple, it's beautiful, and it perfectly captures the Icelandic spirit of adventure and connection to nature. Don't just snap a picture and run. Take a moment here. It's worth it. All right, time to dive into the vibrant, beating heart of downtown Reykjavik. We're heading to Laugaveggur, the city's main shopping street. And let me tell you, this is so much more than just a place to buy a souvenir puffin. This street is an experience. It's a fabulous, chaotic, wonderful mix of high-end Icelandic design shops, quirky little boutiques, cozy bookshops, and galleries showcasing local artists. You could genuinely spend an entire day just meandering up and down, popping into all the different stores. It's the perfect place to find a unique gift, or perhaps a traditional lopapeysa, one of those gorgeous Icelandic wool sweaters. You know you want one. But it's not just about the shopping. Laugaveggur is a feast for all the senses. The air is filled with the smell of freshly baked cinnamon buns from the famous bakeries. You have to try one. It's the law. The street is lined with fantastic cafes, perfect for grabbing a coffee and doing a bit of people watching, and brilliant bars that come alive at night and keep your eyes peeled for the street art. There are incredible, massive murals hidden down side alleys and painted on the sides of buildings. It gives the whole area such a cool, creative, and slightly rebellious vibe. This street is pure energy. Now, for a view that is, quite frankly, ridiculous. We're heading up to Perlan, or the Pearl. This place is absolutely fascinating. It's a huge glass dome built on top of 6 massive hot water storage tanks that supply the city. How clever is that? Only in Iceland would they turn their water tanks into a major tourist attraction. It's this brilliant combination of nature, technology, and stunning design. Inside, you'll find some incredible exhibitions, including a real, man-made ice cave that you can walk through. It's a fantastic way to learn about the natural wonders of Iceland without even leaving the city. It's a museum, but not as you know it. The real star of the show, though, is the 360-degree observation deck that wraps around the entire glass dome. It offers what is arguably the most complete panoramic view of Reykjavik and the surrounding area. You can see everything: the city spread out below you, the deep blue of the Atlantic Ocean, the majestic Mount Esja, and on a clear day, you can even see the Snæfellsjökull glacier way off in the distance. It's absolutely breathtaking. There are little signs that point out all the major landmarks, so you can spot all the places we've been. It's a proper pinch-me moment, standing up there with the wind in your hair, taking it all in. After all that excitement, let's find a little pocket of peace and quiet right in the city center. We're off to Reykjavik City Hall and the beautiful Jaunt pond it sits beside. Now, City Hall itself is a striking piece of modern architecture, built right into the pond. It's quite dramatic. You can pop inside and see a huge, detailed topographical map of Iceland, which is brilliant for getting a sense of the country's geography. It's free to enter, and it's a lovely, calm space. It's a working government building, so you might see some serious-looking people striding about, which is all part of the fun. The real magic, though, is the pond itself. Tjörnin, which literally just means the pond, is a beloved spot for locals. It's home to an astonishing number of birds: swans, ducks, geese, Arctic terns, you name it. They're probably here expecting bread. It's so lovely to just sit on one of the benches, watch the birds, and see the reflection of the colorful old houses that line the water's edge. In winter, the pond often freezes over, and locals will come out to skate on it. It's just this wonderfully serene and picturesque spot, a little slice of nature nestled right in the heart of the bustling capital. All right, history buffs, this one's for you. We're going to get our culture on at the National Museum of Iceland. Now, don't you dare groan. This isn't one of those stuffy, dusty old museums where you shuffle along trying to look interested. This place is brilliant, and it tells the story of Iceland in such a compelling way. It takes you on a journey from the very first Viking settlers right through to the modern day. You can see everything from ancient longswords and drinking horns to the first Bible ever printed in Icelandic. It really gives you a deep appreciation for the resilience and creativity of the Icelandic people. My favorite part, and a little tidbit for you, is the section on the settlement era. There's a beautifully preserved Viking-age longhouse that you can explore, and incredible artifacts that were found right here in Iceland. One of the star attractions is the Valþjófsstaður door, a medieval church door covered in intricate carvings that tell a whole story. It's like a 12th century comic strip. It's just amazing to see these objects that are over 1,000 years old, and to think about the lives of the people who use them. It gives you such a rich context for everything else you see in Reykjavik. A quick visit here makes the whole city feel even more special. Let's head back down to the water, but this time to a different part, the charming old harbour. This area has completely transformed over the years. What used to be a purely industrial area full of fishing boats and warehouses is now one of the liveliest and most exciting parts of the city. The old, colourful fishermen's sheds and net-mending huts have been converted into the most fantastic collection of galleries, quirky shops, and most importantly, some of the best seafood restaurants you will ever find. The smell of the salty sea air mixed with the aroma of fresh fish and chips is just divine. It's got a really authentic, rustic charm to it. This is also the main hub for all sorts of maritime adventures. The harbour is bustling with boats of all shapes and sizes, ready to take you out on the water. This is where you'll come to go on a whale-watching tour, which is an absolute must-do if you have the time. The chance to see minke whales, humpbacks, or even dolphins in their natural habitat is just an incredible experience. Even if you don't head out to sea, just walking along the docks, watching the boats come and go, and soaking up the lively atmosphere is a perfect way to spend an afternoon. The old harbour has so much character. Time for something a little bit different, a little bit arty, and wonderfully weird. We're going to Ásmundarsafn, which is one of the 3 locations that make up the Reykjavik Art Museum. This one is dedicated to the works of the sculptor Ásmundur Sveinsson, and it is just fantastic. The museum itself is a building he designed and lived in. A wonderfully unique, dome-shaped white building that looks like a cross between something from the Mediterranean and a futuristic space station. It's a work of art in its own right before you even step inside. The real joy of this place, for me, is the sculpture garden that surrounds the museum. It's completely free to wander around, and it's filled with these large, abstract sculptures. They are these incredible, larger-than-life figures based on Icelandic folklore, working people, and nature. It's like a playground for the imagination. You can walk amongst them, touch them, and see them from all different angles. It's a much more interactive and playful way to experience art than just seeing it inside a gallery. It's a bit of a hidden gem slightly away from the main tourist trail, and it's a beautifully serene and inspiring place to spend an hour. And for our grand finale, we are doing something quintessentially Icelandic and slightly mad. We're going for a swim. We're at Nauthólsvík Geothermal Beach. Now, I know what you're thinking. A beach? In Iceland? Is he crazy? And yes, probably, but this is brilliant. They've created a man-made lagoon with golden sand, and they pump geothermally heated water into it, creating a lovely warm swimming area. It's a completely surreal experience to be lounging in pleasantly warm water while looking out at the chilly North Atlantic. It's the best of both worlds. For the brave among you, and I mean the really brave, you can do what the locals do. Take a dip in the lovely hot tub they have on the sand to get your body temperature up, and then make a mad dash into the actual freezing cold sea for a quick plunge before running back to the warmth. They say it's fantastic for your circulation, but I think it's fantastic for earning bragging rights. It's such a fun, unique, and invigorating experience. It's where locals come to relax and socialize, and it's the perfect, slightly bonkers way to end our incredible tour of Reykjavik. You have to try it. And there we have it. 10 of my absolute favorite must-visit spots in the wonderful city of Reykjavik. From the top of that magnificent church to a mad dip in a geothermal beach, what an adventure it's been. I truly hope this has given you a taste of the magic and charm that this incredible city has to offer. Reykjavik is a place that manages to be both cozy and cool, historic and modern, and it's just bursting with creativity and a unique sense of fun. It's a city that really gets under your skin in the best possible way. So, if you are planning that trip to Iceland, I wholeheartedly encourage you to step off the beaten path a little and explore some of these local gems. Go wander through the sculpture garden, sit by the pond, and definitely eat one of those cinnamon buns, or 5. These are the places where you'll find the real spirit of Reykjavik. Let the city surprise you, embrace the slightly weird, and I promise you will leave with a heart full of unforgettable memories and a desperate urge to come back for more. Thank you all so much for joining me on this tour. It has been an absolute pleasure sharing my favorite corners of this city with you. Now I want to hear from you. If you've been to Reykjavik, what are your favorite spots? Did I miss anything absolutely essential? Let me know down in the comments below. And if you enjoyed our little adventure, don't forget to like and subscribe for more. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring.